Hello and welcome back to San Francisco. We'll now review the questions for Chapter 3, which deals with electrical calculations. So let me switch over to our IPEVO, share the screen. Straighten this out a little bit. There we go. Okay, guess we're ready to start. 1. Okay, a blank is the amount of electricity required at a given time. So that's a demand. 2, general lighting loads for dwelling units are calculated at 3 watts or 3 volt amperes per square foot. So the missing is 3 or A. 3, each single or multiple receptacle on a single strap is calculated at 180 volt amperes or watts. 4, demand factors are applied to 4 of the 6 loads of the standard calculation. 5, 4 or more appliances that are fastened in place in a one-family dwelling are calculated at 75% of the total load for all 4 appliances. Again, standard calculation. 6, the total load for household clothes dryers is calculated at 5,000 volt amperes or the nameplate rating, whichever is higher. Standard calculation again. Non-coincidental loads are loads that are not on at the same time. So you'll have to forgive my spelling. 8, the feeder or service neutral is the maximum unbalance between any of the ungrounded conductors and the grounded conductors. It says for single, number 9, for single phase systems, the formula C, which says I equals VA over V, is used to determine minimum ampacity of the ungrounded conductors. 10, each dwelling unit shall be supplied with a 20 amp branch circuit to supply laundry receptacle outlets. So 20 amps is the answer. 11, heating or AC loads are calculated at 100% of the nameplate rating, and the largest load is used. So that'd be the larger of the AC loads or the heating loads. So answer is 100%. And again, that is for the standard calculation in class. And here locally, they normally have you use the option method. 12, after the minimum ampacity of the dwelling surface has been calculated, table 3, 10, 15, B, 16, and table 310.15, B, 7, 1 are used to determine the size of service entrance conductors. 13, the optional calculation for dwelling units consists of heating and AC loads and general loads, so that would be D. Oops. Then we're on to the next page, 14. The demand load for household electric ranges rated in excess of 1 3/4 kilowatts. So how much is that? So 1,750 volt amperes or watts is calculated per table 220.55 standard calculation. I think you have a copy of that. So 15. What kind of outlet loads are calculated per the rules found in Articles 430.22, 430.24, and 440.6? Those are branch circuit outlet loads. (16) Total area of an occupancy is determined from the outside dimensions of the building or structure. So that would be B. (17) What kind of branch circuits supply all receptacle outlets located in the kitchen, pantry, breakfast room, dining room, or similar area of dwelling units? Again, per the standard calculation, these would be small appliance. And 18, feeders for several motors are calculated using the sum of the FLC tables of all motors plus, correct answer is 25%, of the largest motor. Again, standard calculation. So the answer is C. 19, less than 4 separately controlled electric space heating units in a dwelling unit are calculated at 65% of their nameplate ratings. And 30, the optional calculation can be used to find the total ampacity of a multifamily dwelling with natural gas cooking equipment. And that is false. And that concludes the review questions for Chapter 3. Thank you for your time. We will now stop recording.